Hello, for the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play. I was a teenage Exocolonist. Alright, since there's a little bit of talking with him, we will go with this. Hello, my little tomato. It does voice wings out across the fields. Hale and hearty. You don't have it in yourself to be embarrassed. Not Jane Pollen. Not with the memory of him struggling to breathe so fresh in your mind. Are you coming to check on your old man? He teases you. Takes a deep breath, pulls in, lets it out comfortably. I'm doing great. No congestion, no sneezing. I definitely don't want to take a hike outside the walls. Your dad pulls you into a big hug, offering you a It smells like sunshine and dirt and sweat, and you've never been happier to breathe it all in. He's alive. I'm proud of you, he says quietly. You can pull off miracles, kiddo. That's good. It does kind of feel like it would make more sense if it had happened before your mum died. But yes, that does make sense. This new boy from the Hellsville is a couple of years older than you. He's very handsome, and the missing arm gives him a heroic battle scarred vibe. He stands tall and ready for action, even though it's a normal boring day. The other recruits meet around the scarce and give him a wide, respectful berth. He sees you staring, gives you a curt nod. My name is Vase, Lieutenant Alivasius, he says, considering you've a glint of chance in his eye. And you are? I'm a hard worker. His expression doesn't change. Is that right? He says with the air of a boy who's hard to impress. Nice to meet you, Solana. I hear it's been a rough couple of years for Connie. Lucky thing our Hellsphere came along just in time, he continues. Don't worry, we're some of the best soldiers. The very best. We'll keep the colony safe. Are you one of those best soldiers? We train as a team, but... Face says, think there's his throat. Yes, I've won more than my share of zero-G judo matches and virtual riflery tournaments, even competing against adults, he adds. I bet I could take you. I actually bet I couldn't, but... Face is doubtful. Well, you're welcome to try. I hope to see you at self-defense classes. You will not see me at self-defense classes. Oh, no, I do not want to go here. Sorry. I really want to go out and see if I can find, Sim. The only reason I would want to go here is if this is how I get out of the colony. Which it might be. Helios supplies all gas and dojo of a huge underground bank. Smart stars and better supply and buzz of activity. Sources drilling, weapons being cleaned and inventoried, animals head into cages for study. You can't believe how many sources there are. It must be the safest place on Earth. Okay, I need to find the exit. Basically, I know that there is one. I need to find it. Aha! Yes. I want to see if we can find Sim in the Valley of Vertigo. It's possible he isn't here, but is in the other section. I don't know. But yes, it's very important for what I want to do that I make close friends with Dees, and I think it's important to make close friends with Sim as well. So, G-Survey Utopia stops you in Dees near the depot. Feel that, yes? You can feel a kind of ominous, distant thumping, pulsing regularly through the ground. If you stand still, you can feel it vibrate up into your own body too, like a massive global pulse. Utopia says, checking readout on a holopad. I reckon it's naturally occurring, she concludes, but it's giving me the willies all the same. You two better check it out. Mind you stick together and take readings on the way in case it's dangerous. You indeed look at each other, excited. You feel the thumping, now an audible noise, growling louder west until you roughly triangulated its location. You know you're getting close, but it sounds like it's coming from all around you, and your instruments aren't precise enough to help. Let us follow the sound. My perception is pretty good. So... you find a machine, an ancient broken down machine, like a small pyramid-shaped building made from some kind of dark stone or bone that almost looks like it grew that way. Well, we do know that there's intelligent life here, so gardeners could have created it or something else, except it isn't broken. It's just so very old and overgrown, it looks more like a pile of rubber and roots than a building or engine or whatever it was. Still, a thumping noise comes from inside. The vibrations are strong here, making your guts feel weird. You don't notice it at first, but there's a curious path on the ground moving away from the machine. A line half a metre wide where the dirt is a little more worn and bare. It heads off in a straight line to the west, or coming from the west. Could animals have made this path with the thumper itself? It's definitely not natural. On some parts of the thumper you can see what might have been writing once, carved into the not quite rock. It must be thousands of years old. Whatever part of it still works is deep down in its core. There's a funny smell too, sweet like something fermented. Puffs of air come from the vents near the top in time to the thumping. You also notice that the animals here are a lot more aggressive than usual, even the insects buzz more normally overhead. Your scanners register higher levels of attack pheromones. Whatever's going on, the fauna doesn't like it either. We know that something is sending a signal during glow, don't we? That seems to be making the animals more aggressive. Eventually, you head back to share your readings with Utopia, totally an alien civilization, Dees insists. Utopia scratches her head. I suppose, maybe, she says, you said it looks ancient, right? Perhaps there could have been another civ here long ago. I've found other signs, but nothing active like this. It seems to be pointing west or receiving something. She snaps her fingers. There's some white ugly ridge lines out there that have kept us from checking that direction, but we got gliders and motivation. That's half the battle. She makes a note in a iPad. I'll open up the western ridges for surveyors, he says and grins. Oh, say that 3 times fast. We'll have to stick together out there. These looks at you. Curiously. Sure, if you're scared, he says. But let's have a look around here, and we can go to a new area at some point. Come with us. I've got a feeling... Yeah, I have already seen this before. I'm sorry, I will try not to show off something where I've already seen it before. A curious creature blocks your path, soft and cute like a puppy, but with a grab bag of different kinds of legs, cute little teddy bear arms, segmented spider legs, and curling tentacles. It keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get different angles to look at you, then dropping down when you try to pass underneath. You look it up quickly on your harbard. It's called a vriki. It may be small, but it's at least attempting to be intimidating. And that must mean something. Alright, I'm going to have to approach it here, because there isn't really another way around. It's a lot of stress, which is annoying, but never mind. The Ricky runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing. It's got weird tentacles and I had it off. There's dance around and shake it off. It's almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep it cool. The Ricky tastes you with its tentacle-free legs, but doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack trying to get in, then gives up and scurries off. Probably just curious then. You hear Russell and the buses and cat screams study figure. Oh, we've already seen that one. Come across the vegetable feast of bay bushes. Ah, yes. Done this before. Your research confirms that these were. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I mean, that wasn't worth reading out loud because we've gone this thing before. You're sitting on a hilltop eating a sandwich when Sim stores Gussie out to the jungle that was his early stay as he passes past. Sits down close to you, crosses his elegant legs beneath him on the background. He watches you intently without saying a word. Hello, Sim. Looks like he's choosing his word carefully, considering what to say. Finally, he replies simply, Hello, Solana. Now stores your lunch. Good lunch? Takes a piece with thanks and tries it, chewing thoughtfully and quietly. Replies his face. Neutral. What is in it? Zucchini. It's a vegetable from Earth. He explains to him that zucchini is boring, but about the only thing that grows well here, and the bread is made of grain that grows in geoponics, which is fed through a grinder to make flour and then mixed with yeast and salt and baked in oven. Sim is riveted. What else? There's mayonnaise. Sim mouths the word mayonnaise suddenly. What is that made of? Oil and water. Emulsified by soy protein, apparently. I did not actually know that. You explained that it would normally be made with eggs instead of soy protein. But the decision was made long before you were born that they currently rely more on plant-based proteins to avoid the ecological burden of caring for domesticated animals on board the stratospheric. Sim nods intently. And why two places of bread instead of one? Why does the bread go on the outside? That's because, why do you care? It's just that you humans are so fascinating. Sim blurts out. He blinks and stretches his shoulders. I mean, it's just that my people conceptualize time on quite a different scale than humans do, so we're rather boring. Or no, predictable is more the correct word. It lends itself to a far lesser degree of chaos. He smiles. Humans, though. Now, you're a rather chaotic species, aren't you? In only one short generation, you completely reinvent your society to adjust to life on another planet. Novelty is something of, novelty in established systems such as this. He picks at the frayed hem of his clothing. Right, even this is new. I have no need to cover my body for protection, and certainly feel no social or obligated to. Sim extends his arm, grinning. How did I do? Yeah, I'm not going to fall in love with any of these characters. So there we go. Looks great. Sim seems pleased with himself. Why, thank you. Fuss is not something I've let dominate my thoughts. I find it fascinating. I mean, I really feel like there should be the option to be able to play as an asexual character in computer games. I'm asexual myself, and even games where you can choose to be LGBT+, they don't normally give you the option to be asexual, so not trying to be controversial here in any way, just telling you how I feel. You have a million questions for Sim. Why does he speak your language? Where did you get those codes? How did you know your name? Alright, so, more importantly, how much does Sim like me? Sim only holds up his hand with a wistful smile. I would answer your questions if I could. I'm afraid, however, there is simply not the time. What is the earth saying? The trees have ears? He rises for his feet, not bothering to dust himself off. I like the feel of these words in my mouth. Your language is so beautifully complex. You watch them walk down the hall and disappear into the trees as if you had never been there at all. Not even the grass is bent in the place he sat. Alright, good. You come across another... Alright, yeah, I don't think we've had this one before. You come across another Scredgia hive, an intensely gravid hive queen and hundreds of other green grubs rooted here like just any other tree. This one seems calm. You're able to approach close enough to smell the sweet tang of the raw jay. Well, my knowledge of animals is not that great, but I have good cards here. I may regret using that many of these, but we get no extra stress, that's good. The calm hive queen has only a rudimentary danger sense. Scredgia hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young, but as long as you don't set off the workers or the larvae, you're free to walk like Abdra. You gently avoid hurting any of the babies as you scrape her copious honey into a collector. That's good. Now we go this way. Take a few steps and the ground caves in. Oh, I think I did the sensible thing last time. You sink up to your thigh and the smile smelling sticky liquid underneath. Oh, gross. What is it? Oh, it's the parts of unripe potato. You must have frosted the membranous skin. Unfortunately, unripe potato smells awful. And so are you for the rest of the expedition. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake there. Never mind. This is a boss encounter because it's yellow. You spot a hot pie nest, just like Tenzin asked you to find. There are 9 hot pie eggs inside, all packed in what looks like a delicate spun glass cocoon. You don't see the parents. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is a really stupid idea. But she wants the eggs. It's also kind of unfair. You break a little hole in the cocoon and put 3 of the eggs in your bag and they'll let you gooey. You hope they don't break. Yep. You turn to leave and come face to face with an adult hot pie. Understandably, it looks spitting mad. It drums its powerful foot on the ground in warning and 4 more pop out of the undergrowth and start hissing at you. You should have known these sociable little creatures raise their young communally. 2 of them chase you and beat your cards with their big feet. You stumble but eventually scrabble away with your stone eggs. You're going to have some serious bruises. You have to bring the eggs back to instance when you return. Yes. Well, that makes sense. Good. I want to see if where's Tangent? Tangent. Oh, okay, I guess the time. I don't. Fair enough. Right, well I'm going to end the episode there. I will see you next time.